it seemed like they needed relievers in the off season, and they chose not to spend any money.
Similar to the Red Sox, I think.
Yeah, um, it's I don't know. Like John Lester being unavailable is a bit of a thing, I suppose.
Yeah, but
That,
even he,
that's
I
not
don't
great.
think's going to be that good this year.
No, they just
I think
don't.
he's just a little bit past it. Like he's still
They've
going to be
gone for
solid,
having
but
for going having five okay pitches, which sort of makes sense. But I think if you're going to do that, you give them a short leash and you have a deep bullpen, and then you don't have that.
yeah,
Just
basically
I'm not.
like the Brewers, because really the like quality of these starting pitchers aren't any better than like the Brewers rotation now.
No, they're just
They're just bigger
names.
names. They've done stuff
Yeah,
in the past.
I mean quite a few of those cases like quite a long time ago when they
Yeah,
were actually dominant.
like,
Um, and that it's just a strange roster construction. I mean, the lineup could be amazing, like maybe, but
well, going back to the Real Muto, all the catcher talk and stuff in the off season. Wilson Contreras has started pretty well.
yeah, started a lot better than Real Mute. But yeah, the lineup has the potential to just be ridiculously good because like Bryant and Rizzo have started slowly, which I don't know how much you really want to read into that. Schwarber has not started brilliantly, and it's just like that. They've still got Baez and Contreras being really good. Jason Hayward started well. I mean, that's not going to continue,
Yeah,
but
I think that the Hayward thing doesn't mean anything because he is. I don't. I think if I was to pick any player to have like a random breakout season or like a bounce back season or whatever you want to call it for him, I think he'd be like right near the bottom of my list.
yeah,
Basically, he's not been good offensively since he was 25 years old.
yeah,
He's now like 29.
yeah. He turns 30 midway through this season. That was
I
a long
mean,
time ago.
like I don't. He's not quite as good defensively as he used to be either. He's yeah, just slowly decaying since he's
Very
been to
much.
the Cubs pretty much. It's one of the that's a pretty bad contract I think the when they gave that out.
Yeah, that was
Um,
woeful.
but I think the Chris Bryant thing does mean stuff. I think that maybe does mean something. I mean, I think you got to wait a bit longer because well, it's like he's only just come back from injury and all that stuff, and
Yeah,
you've probably got to give him a bit more time. But I don't know where was it we saw this. It's about
the shoulder
the
injury.
shoulder injury stuff.
Yeah, he's not been hitting the ball hard
Yeah, well that's the thing.
yet, which is a concern.
Is
But
that's
I'd give it a while yet with someone like him, I think.
yeah. But I mean, he was out for ages last year, wasn't he? He had the whole off season, and generally I think I don't know like if he's going to be good and like get back to hitting the ball hard again, you'd expect him to start doing that like pretty soon.
Yeah, I
Otherwise,
don't
it
know.
suggests there's still something wrong.
Yeah,
So I mean, maybe they're going to find out he's this is going to be another injury disrupted season. He's going to end up sitting out again later in the year, or it's a more permanent thing and he's just
he's just
not
not
going
that
to be
good
the
now.
same player again.
Yeah, but I think both those things are possible. I'd give it a while before I make a judgment. But that's the first time I actually looked at his advanced stuff, and that is not good.
How bad is it? The savant.
Yes, it is. It's not great. Hard hit percentage, 23rd percentile.
Yeah, that's quite bad for that sort of hitter, isn't it?
Exit velocity, 47th percentile. Expected slug, 36th percentile.
Yeah, I suppose it's not horrendous. Like it's not bottom or anything, but it's not.
Yeah, it's not
He's
like he's got to retire this week, but
but yeah, you'd expect him to be near the top, like
yeah,
70th or something like that. I suppose, at least really. Um, but yeah, they gave out a massive contract. Well, not massive. They gave out a extension to David Bote as well, didn't they?
yeah.
Which is I don't know. Well, again, I've not really watched him that much or anything. I don't really know, like, if he's a good defender and stuff. I mean, I can always look, you always look at numbers, but they don't usually tell you that much, especially for bench guys. Defensive numbers, but yeah, it sort of seems like it may have been for that walk-off grand slam last year. I don't know. He just
It
seems
just
like a sort of a random, just benched guy.
it was the most it was the most surprising of the extensions. Most of them were very predictable. I mean, the numbers in them were surprising, perhaps, but like this one just seemed to be like, why? Like, does he matter that much that if he suddenly doesn't? I mean, they've not committed a huge amount of money to him, but in 2024 they're going to be paying him $5 million. Like, isn't he like relatively replaceable? I don't know. I
Yeah,
thought that
I
was
know.
really puzzling. I guess it might be they just wanted to keep all their guys together,
Yeah, it seems like it's that sort of thing. It was
because they
sort
don't.
of a big market sort of move. That's just,
We keep our players
it's
if we
just one
want
of our
them.
guys,
Yeah,
and it's not.
but then the trouble is they're not behaving like a big market with the other stuff, and I think it's
Well, I think
possibly
maybe I
costing.
think maybe so they are. It's sort of a bit of the sort I don't know, maybe sort of arrogance in a way if they kind of thought they don't have to change. That they won it relatively recently, but even since they won the World Series, I feel like baseball's changed a huge amount,
I
and they're
think like
basically not adjusting.
yeah, yeah. Well, like the stuff Andrew Miller was doing in that postseason
Yeah,
was sort of not quite revolutionary, but close to it.
yeah, that was,
Wow, look at this guy coming in
and now there's
early.
quite a lot of people doing that sort of
He's
stuff.
not just pitching in the ninth inning, even though he's really good. Wow.
Yeah,
And then
well,
they
it's what the
changed.
Mets did the other day as well, isn't it?
Yeah, when they lost the game, didn't they? I think they
Yeah,
lost the game. Well, they definitely forced the run in.
but
Um,
it's
but that's just like that seems so antiquated now,
yeah,
like you say, and I think the teams that are still functioning on that way look stupid.
yeah, exactly. Unless you are sort of, well, unless you're the Yankees and you're such a big name, you've got so much money that it doesn't matter. You just have like a really good rotation and the best bullpen
Well, the thing,
and the best lineup is just, yeah, they
but the
you
thing
just
with their
really like.
bullpen management though is that theirs is a bit different because if they go right, we're just going to do one inning each. They have so many good relievers, it doesn't matter. Is it's like
No,
they bring in their fourth or fifth best reliever for high leverage runners on, get two outs. You don't think, oh, that was stupid. You should have brought in Betances necessarily. It's like, well, that guy was still really, really good.
yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, there's basically there's a limited amount you can read into stuff so far, isn't there? But it's shaping up. A
You can
bit.
still give it a go, can't you? You can still just randomly read into certain things.
Yeah,
But if they fit your preseason narrative.
yeah, and that's quite a good rule to have of something you expected to happen before, and then it's happening.
Yeah,
You say, oh yeah,
that means it. That means what
that
I
means
want
I
it
was
to mean.
right.
Yeah, basically.
That's basically what we've been doing.
The best thing so far this season, though, is that Mike Trout has been struck out 5 times and walked 16 times.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
You know, he doesn't lead the majors in walks.
Do you want me to guess who it is?
Yeah,
Shall we guess? Um,
they're tied with him, by the way. They're tied at the top.
16.
Yep.
Oh, this is gonna be really hard, isn't it? Um, uh, it, it's not actually Christian Yelich, is it? Because basically people haven't got that far yet. Although he might catch up with them soon.
No, it's not Christian Yelich.
Basically, that's stupid, isn't it?
What?
The way he's been hitting.
Yeah,
People should just be walking him
yeah.
at the moment. All right. Is it someone that's had a hot start, or have they just been walking? Have they?
They started quite well, but they've not like got many headlines. Just like throw some names out there. This isn't going well.
Okay. Um, Justin Turner.
No, the guy
Um,
tied with Trout and the guy who is third with 15 walks play for the same team.
does that help? Paul Goldschmidt.
No,
What is that in either of them?
he's no. Yeah, he's not the Cardinals.
Okay. Um, 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 uh, Domingo Santana is
No,
his walk. Um, JD Martinez.
no,
Um, Carl Santana.
no. He's joint
Joe
fourth with.
Votto.
No,
Is it possible? Is there any
yeah.
chance I'm going to guess this?
You really should. I'm gonna. This is boring me now, so let's stop.
Like,
It's
yeah,
the Phillies. It's Bryce Harper and Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen's like surprising.
They are. McCutchen has 16 and Harper has 15.
Okay. Well, that was pretty poor from me then.
Yeah, I agree. It was.
Should
Yeah.
we end there now?
Yeah, let's end on that slightly embarrassing
Okay.
note for you.
I guess we might not do another one for a week or two
Yeah, probably
again.
not.
But
Oh well, hopefully some interesting stuff happens,
yeah.
like some perfect games or something fun.
What do you say? There's not much to say about a perfect game, is there really?
Yeah, it was
It was
cool.
good.
Yeah, that's it.
But anyway, yeah, look out for the next one if you want to. Or don't. Bye.